is the Santoku kitchen knife that I've been working on. And yes, I know it looks really rough and kind of gross right now. That's because, well, we've done a lot of work to it and it's gotten wet, so it's got a bit of rust on it. I tried to clean it off earlier. And our wood, that is actually supposed to be white hickory, is quite dirty from all the on and off and dirtiness that we've been dealing with. So hopefully you guys enjoy. This is just today's live stream. We're going to be working on this. Hopefully it goes well. And yeah, let's see how it goes. The Great Hungry Dragon, welcome. Hope you're doing well. I am going to get started on this. We are back to where we were last time, which is drilling this out to get it to fit onto our knife. Hopefully all goes well. Oliver, welcome. Hope you're doing well, Oliver. And all good, Hungry Dragon. I put this on the wrong way. Immediately regret. Let's just see this will. There we go. Okay. Which way is the top? This is the top. Good. So we're going to get this fitted up. It's about half an inch from where I want it to be. So we still got a bit of a ways to go. Let me just get set up here. And here we are. All right. So I need to grab a drill bit for this drill. And then we can actually get started. I think I was 1/4 inch last time. This is what we probably want. Just double check the fit. Exactly. And length. Okay. Yeah. So that is probably why our knife won't go in all the way, is because our drill bit isn't actually digging in deep enough. So I'm going to fix that right now. We're going to get this hopefully all drilled together. Or not drilled. All drilled out and fit together. Oliver, I'm playing Fortnite with my friend and I'm in the middle of a game. Oh no, Oliver. I hope you win. Good luck. And yeah, win it for me. All right. Here we go. Let's see if we can get any deeper. That is not a straight drill bit. This drill bit is completely bent out of whack. Hold on. Yeah. I don't know if you can actually see that, but that is not a straight drill bit. Not what we're actually wanting to use. So let me just throw that aside and try again. All right, this looks like, yes, an actual drill bit that should work for us. Get it back in the drill. I need as much length as I can possibly get right now because we still have a bit of a ways to drill out, which we should be all the way drilled, but it's not fitting yet. So we might have to heat the blade up some more and actually start burning our way through. But hopefully you guys enjoy. This is really just the case right now. Once this blade is fit up, oh, what's going on? There we go. Once the handle's fit up to the blade, we can actually start taking off material and making this handle look really nice and pretty. But until then, we need to get this fitted and then hopefully move on. All right. We're so close. At least I think we're close. Like, we have drilled as much as we possibly can, it seems, but we're not, sorry if that shook the camera, not going all the way that we want. I think I need to burn our way through more. I need to grab the propane torch, and hopefully that will get us to our final destination. We're just not quite there yet. Where is my blowtorch? My blowtorch is not here. 1 second, everybody. Blowtorch. Blowtorch. All right, found it. Here we are. Got the blowtorch. Hopefully everyone, yes. So my goal is to not burn the wood currently. It's to burn the metal, and hopefully it'll, fit nice and tight once it's all burnt on. We'll see. Ryan, as a fellow Canadian, that's a sick shop. Thank you so much, Ryan. I appreciate it. Yeah, this is my blacksmith shop where I make massive swords and little kitchen knives and things like that. Hopefully you enjoy. Hey, Hail, Flygiller, welcome to the live stream. Hybrid free, nice. Where are you right now, Ben? I am in my shop working on this Santoku kitchen knife. So hopefully you guys enjoy. I'm going to need to get a wet rag. And look at that. I have a rag. I just need to soak it in water. And then we can start heating things up. All right. I am not going to thoroughly enjoy this because it is freezing cold in my shop right now. And I am trying to use a soaking rag to solve my problems. So my hands are going to get a little numb. I'm going to take off this glove because I don't want my hands to get soaking wet and then stay soaking wet. All right, here we go. Wrap this around. The reason I'm soaking the blade is so that it remains cool when I'm heating it up at the end here. Because if the whole blade heats up, we're going to lose our hardness. And that's kind of ideal when it comes to hardening a blade and making it sharp and stuff. So, which city and country? Oh, I'm from Canada, as the hat attests to. I just fool around with my project cars, break them, and then start over again. Awesome, Ryan. That's the way to do things. I just prefer making cool weapons and that sort of stuff. Aiden, welcome to the live stream. We're going to heat up this blade a bit and then drive it into a piece of wood, and hopefully it'll start fitting. So, here we go. Goodness. All right. Here we go. So I need to heat up the end of this blade so that I can drive it into our wood and hopefully it all fits. All right. So you can start to see some color. Well, I can. See? All right. All right. So now that it's hot, I can take it and drive it, hopefully, into the wood. However, it doesn't even seem to be burning. What? What? There was no smoke. Usually there's smoke indicating some burning going on. That was actually really strange. Let's heat this up some more and hopefully it'll burn some more. Oh, this is what? All right. You don't enjoy blowing up? Goodness. I have 5. Oh my goodness. Ryan, that seems like the way to do it, it seems. All right, let's heat this back up and try again. It just takes a moment. I apologize. But I need to get this end hot so that it'll fit into the wood. Gotta get that thing red hot. That is true, nothing. But you can see it's getting hotter. Good. We're getting some color. All right. There we go. Now that's really nice and hot. Go in nicely and burn. That's more like it. That's actually burning the wood, which is what we want for it to drive in. Come on. Why? Oops. Okay, we're good. Goodness. It gets a little smoky in here sometimes, but that's the way it is. Okay. We're getting there, but we're still not as far as I would like when it comes to heating this thing up. Maybe I need to widen our entryway. It could be getting stuck at the entrance of the hole, and that's why it just won't slide any further. So maybe if I burn this a little bigger, we'll slide some more. Hey, wait, that actually kind of did something. Maybe I was right. Okay, let's heat this back up and keep burning a bit more. Russell's best thing to say to regular folks looking up at the sun. Wow, we rotated this much in 3 hours, and watch. Look, this little fake. Earth is level. Water measures level. Great, Russell. I'm glad someone understands flat Earth here. Great. Oh man. All right, let's heat this back up and keep going. Whew. All right. Sure, smoking is a good thing. Oh yeah. All right. Let's get this nice and hot. And then we're going to burn some more. My goal is to actually get this wood fitted sometime soon. Let's go, Russell. All right. I really want this to fit up. It makes my life a lot easier. Okay. It just takes a moment to actually get hot. My goodness. But we're getting there. Slow and steady wins the race. All right. You can see we're actually getting some heat. All right, here we go. Set that down. Drive our way back in. Come on. Pull back out. And then I want to burn our entranceway a bit more. Oh, yeah, that works. That's really smoky in the face. Goodness, my goodness. Okay. Whew. I gotta just keep exhaling. All right. I'm really just burning the walls down, hoping this fits nicer in the end, which we're getting close. Oh, yes, we're so close. Look at that. That is looking really nice. This is a Santoku kitchen knife that I'm making if you're just joining and don't really know what's going on. I'm currently wood burning the handle into place, and I think we've actually reached the distance I've been trying for so long to get to. Let's, wait, pull this out. Come on. Hold on. Tap, tap, tap. Life is good. There we go. All right. I need to cool off the blade. I think we actually got as deep as we were trying to, because I wanted about 3/4 of an inch from the choil here, where the handle stops and stuff. Anyways, I didn't think we were actually going to get it right there, but we did. And that makes me really happy. So now what we're going to move on to doing is actually shaping the wood handle, which is really exciting because it just is. Because then we get this shaped and then we finish off the blade and then this knife is done. And if I work efficiently today, we could actually finish this knife. So, Ryan, thank you so much for subbing. I really appreciate that. What the heck? My guess is like 13 he started blacksmithing. Okay, what? I'm missing stuff in the chat. I apologize. This guy, maybe people trying to guess my age. Nothing. You want to see the sword in the background? Sorry, yeah, I've just been busy working and I've missed the chat. My apologies, guys. All right, let me just cool this down a little and not have it burning my everything. Okay, so if you're new here, I'm Hale the Blacksmith. I've been blacksmithing. Some people are trying to guess. I've been blacksmithing since I was 10 years old. So more than half my life, I've been blacksmithing. I make massive swords. As you can tell, these things are huge, and I train with them a lot and make them and stuff like that. So definitely check out my channel and consider subscribing. It's a lot of stuff. I make these things. I've been training every single day for 38 days. Oh, where is it? With the Dragon Slayer. And it's pretty intense. It's a 7-foot tall sword. Here it is. Oh, whoops, it's hitting the roof. Yeah, so this sword is 7 feet tall. It weighs 40 pounds. It's absolutely ridiculous. And I've been training with it every single day, trying to, master it and actually be able to wield it. So it's been pretty crazy. I hope you guys kind of enjoy and consider subscribing and checking out the channel, because I do a bunch of ridiculous stuff and plan on making more big swords too. So let me set this back down. But yeah, that's basically my channel in a nutshell. It's crazy. I've never seen blacksmiths before. You've never seen Beast Dude, man. You've never actually seen a blacksmith before? That's crazy. Well, this is them in their form, in their domain. Basically, this is what I do all my life. It's pretty great. It's good stuff. All right, I'm trying to cool off of this handle a bit before everything goes bad. So once this is cold, which it basically is, I can actually start shaping our handle, which I can probably actually just start. So the idea is, where is it? This guy, this wood block is our handle for the Santoku kitchen knife. It doesn't look like much right now. It's actually incredibly dirty. But I'm going to take it to the belt grinder that's behind me and actually begin shaping it. All I really need to do, actually, I could even do it on the bandsaw. What I need to do is take off the corners and make this thing an octagonal shape. And then from there, I can just start cleaning it up and sanding it and stuff like that. So, oh, shoot. yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoy. This has been part 5, I think. I think it's part 5. That's what I titled this, but I don't really know. Of making the Santoku kitchen knife. And right now it looks just like an amalgamation of steel and wood. But it's coming together into the shape of a really nice kitchen knife. However, I know it doesn't look like much yet, but it will. So hopefully you guys enjoy. How long have you been streaming? I've been only streaming for like 15 minutes today. Half an hour. I don't even know. And so I'll be streaming for the next hour, couple hours. Who knows? My goal is to finish this kitchen knife today. So stick around, you guys. I hope you enjoy. And follow along as I try to get this thing done. That's the plan, at least. I win the age bet. Yeah, I do. He trains with swords. Points to him over the... oh, yeah. Hungry Dragon. Still not enough training to rival the great power in the malice of a dragon. That's what you think, Great Hungry Dragon. But only time will tell. All right, my hand's soaking wet and gross. So I'm just going to dry it off. And then I'm going to pull out the bandsaw, I think, which is literally just behind me. And just cut some corners. Literally, not figuratively. Oh, we're going to literally cut the corners off of this block of wood and start shaping it into our knife handle. So stick around. I hope you enjoy. And yeah, let's get right into this. That, sit there. Okay. Here we go. Come on. All right. So there's a good chance I'm going to start tripping breakers in here because I tend to have a lot of heaters going right now because it is very frigid and cold. So let's just hope that doesn't happen. All right, let's get into this. What's going on in the chat, though? How long have you been streaming for in your career? Oh, is that the question? St. Louis flights. I've been streaming for a year, 2 years now. I don't really know. I try to stream at least once or twice a week, and I've been picking up the schedule more recently as I'm trying to grow this channel and stuff. I'm trying to hit 10,000 subscribers before the end of the year. So if any of you guys are interested in my channel and whatnot, consider subscribing. I do massive swords and train with them. And if you're into that kind of stuff, stick around. Who knows? You might be interested. Glenn, you sound like Charlie from Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Is that a compliment? Glenn, is that actually is that a compliment or an insult? He does sound like Charlie. No, I haven't seen much of Always Sunny in Philadelphia, but I'm starting to hear it, and now I'm getting... I don't know if it's an insult. Anyways, I'm going to get back to work. We're going to be working on the Santoku kitchen knife. I need to cut this block. That's what we're doing. That's what I'm going to get to. All right. It's neither, but I love Charlie. Oh, great. Thanks, Glenn. Oh, man. Guys, can we get the push-ups this time? Oh, Shifter Cat, no. Oh, my goodness. Please, no. All right. It's a compliment. I appreciate it. All right. Let's start cutting this up. Hopefully all goes well. Nope. Everything is not going well already. Okay. What I first actually need to do is just sand down a flat side on this corner so I can actually cut it on the bandsaw. So I apologize for the noise in a moment. Do I even have ear protection in this room? My goodness. Cosmos, those swords in the back look sick. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Cosmos. I made them myself. I'm a blacksmith. I do this kind of thing. So check out the videos. I have videos of me making these and training with them. So check them out. Wait, is that a handsaw you can sit on as well? Yeah, it's a bandsaw. Yeah, basically. It's pretty handy. It's nifty. I know. Cheddar. No, Shifter Cat. So basically what Shifter Cat is on about is that if I get 100 likes on the live stream, I do 100 push-ups. I've done it before, and only Shifter Cat really wants this desperately. It's pretty funny. Okay, let me grab hearing protection for 1 second. Where are you? There they are. Whew. It is cold. It is very cold in that room. In my forging room, it is pretty frigid. All right. Have you ever been to Scotland? No, I haven't, but I actually really would love to sometime. We need the push-ups. No, Dragon, please no. Where are you? And I'm so sorry. I am from Canada. That is where I'm at, and it is snowy out and cold. Pancake, one day if I donate some money, maybe can you try to make Halo Energy Sword, but as metal? Pancake, that would actually be so sweet. And yeah, no. Okay, hold on. Sorry. Yes to making the Halo Energy Sword. No, you don't need to donate for that. That is not necessary at all. But yes, I would definitely make a metal Halo energy sword. That would be so cool. You're in Alberta, wow, I can't even say that. You're in Alberta? That's pretty sweet. How long can we ask questions so you get nothing done? Glenn, I may or may not have some form of ADD or something where I just love answering the chat and chatting with you guys, but I'm trying to get work done. So, okay, hold on. I'm going to read this out. Do you have a laser welder cleaner? No, I don't. I just have a MIG welder. But I'm going to get to cutting this. So, I'm sorry. Let me get back to work. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy and consider subscribing because this is always a lot of fun. So, write that down so you don't forget. That is a good idea, but I'm going to get to work. Do you make knives? David Pearson? Yes, I make knives, yeah. That is exactly what I'm working on right now. It's a Santoku kitchen knife, and I'm trying to work on it, but I keep responding to chat, and I'm not getting anywhere. So, let the chatters chat. Yes, you guys can chat. I'm just going to try and get some work done in the meantime. Terrain Travis? I don't think so. Roblox. All right. Working. Okay. I apologize for the noise. Just 1 second. All right. So I just needed to sand down a little flat edge on the corner there so that I can set it on the bandsaw and actually saw straight. So hopefully all works. Canadians are so polite. No, we're not always polite. I can be very rude. You guys are you talk too much. Get wrecked. No, I'm kidding. Maybe we're polite. Not all of us are polite. I've met some mean Canadians, or have I? Okay, I can't vouch for any mean Canadians, but that's beyond the point. People like the stream, please. I'm desperate to make him suffer with the push-ups. Thank you, Shifter Cat. Your voice throws me off. I can actually talk with a really deep voice if you guys want that, because I just talk really high pitch when I'm excited. But if you wanted me to talk really low, I can also do that. So, but I enjoy talking high pitch because that's just my natural voice. So, I don't know. Don't make fun of me for my voice. It's just the way it is. Goodness. All right, I'm going to start sawing this. All right. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, please work. We're making progress. Nice. All right. So let me just show you what I just did there, which was saw off one of the corners. Of course, it's not perfectly clean. It's just removing some material pretty quick so that when I take it to the sander, it goes by faster. That being said, I'm going to cut off the other 3 sides and keep going. So, sweet. I've subscribed because he seems like a cool dude. Glenn, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Trump will disclose free energy big. Oh, goodness. The time to like ratio is really good, but the amount watching is kind of terrible. Oh, goodness, Shifter Cat. Don't worry about it. I'm glad with everyone here. Don't worry. I hope that blade is taut. Oh, tight. Like, yeah. Don't worry. It is. Very much so. It works well. And I'm safe. Trust me. I'm going to keep going with this. And, yeah. Talking slow like a southerner. I try not to talk slow because talking slow takes up too much time. And it's pretty boring. I like to talk fast because I like to get as many words out at once so I can get back to work because you guys make me talk too much. All right. But I like talking. That is something I enjoy. Let me get back to work, though. All right. All right. No! I tripped the breaker. Like I expected. I have 2 heaters running. But I'm sure it's warm enough in here already. Let me fix that. Did things start up again? I didn't hear it. That should have started things up again. Let's go. All right, we can get back to work now. Goodness. Get a heated hoodie? Ryan, that's actually a really good idea. But I don't have one at the moment. I just am wearing a ton of layers. And it seems to be working. I've warmed up a bit. I was literally wondering how he was running everything as it went. Yeah, Cosmos, I tend to overexert the energy in here and things just power down. But it's the way it goes. Milwaukee makes some. Oh, cool. That, I might have to check out, Ryan. Canadian Tire, bro? That, too. Canadian Tire would probably actually have something like that. Let's go. Who is this? Saris Victoria. Let's go. I tried to pronounce your name. I apologize if I ruined that. But, let's get back to work on the Santoku kitchen knife. I have one side cut. I'm going to cut the other 3, and then we can keep on carrying on. So, yeah. So tired, and I can't stay. I'm literally going to pass out. I wish you a good stream, and Chatters a good watch. Shifter Cat, thank you so much. I appreciate you watching, and I hope you have a good rest of your night, and rest up well. I'll see you on the next one. How often do you stream? Glenn, I stream on Fridays, blacksmithing, and then some gaming on Tuesdays when I'm just bored and tired and stuff. But as often as I can, but Fridays are really the only time I can right now, since I'm planning a wedding, and this is actually for my fiance, so I'm a very busy man, let's just say that. Oh, name breaker trip. Yeah. But, oh, sorry, I'm reading the chat in my head there. My goodness, sorry. Yeah, the breaker's going to be fine. Don't worry, Roblox. I can like the smell shop being from a farm background myself. Oh, yeah. This shop smells actually not very nice. I apologize because it is not actually a very good smelling shop. Other than the wood that smells good, it's just metal and coal, and that's the whole shop. Demon Slayer kitchen knife arc. Is that actually what this looks like from Demon Slayer? Honestly, it very well could be. Bro started a podcast in case of work stream. No, Cosmos, I'm getting back to work. I'm getting back to work. All right. I'm working. I'm working. Goodness. All right. Here we go. Sawing away. Hopefully it all works. Come on. There we go. That, my friends, is the second side cut. So I just have to do these 2 now. So, yeah, yippee. Nicole Tesla made free energy over 100 years ago. Make pizza great again. That I've heard. I've heard about that. Well, this dude and I would be great friends. Energy is great. Thank you so much, Cosmos. I appreciate that. I'm sure you're pretty great too. I'm a Boilermaker. I know the smell. Yeah, that's fair. Hey, hello, my friend. Coming back from heck to sell you reliable car insurance. Sweet. Thank you so much, Flair the Unbound. I appreciate it. All right, I'm gonna get back to cutting this. We only have 2 more cuts to do, so we're close. All right. Here we go. Come on. Nice. All right. Last cut. I'm not gonna, what the heck? Someone donated? I was literally about to say I'm not going to stand up and read the chat because I want to keep working. But, so Saris Victoria, thank you so much for the donation. What on earth? I really appreciate that. Oh my goodness. Like, oh man, thank you so much. I think I can I like this? How do I don't know how to do this. But thank you so much. That I really appreciate that. Oh my word. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. Can't thank you enough, really. I'm dropping a propane torch. Goodness. Average American dude here, love it. Let's go. Oh my goodness. Can you make me a sword and ship it to my house, Florida? Roblox, honestly, I actually have no idea if I can legally ship swords around the world and stuff like that. But yeah. Thank you so much, Victoria, for the donation. I really appreciate that. Oh man. What is going on? When he's happy. Ryan, thank you, Ryan. I'm glad. I'm glad you think so. All right. I'm going to cut the last corner, and then we can actually start finishing off this handle, which is super exciting. Oh, man. There we go. Have you ever injured yourself making tools? Yeah, a few times, Beast, but not too often. I don't often injure myself. And I say that now, and now I'm kind of concerned, but I think we're okay. We'll be okay. We trust the Lord. All right. Let's cut this last side. Here we go. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Almost there. Come on. Come on. Nice. Okay, that was not the cleanest, but we took off the corners like I intended to. And now I'm going to actually start shaping this some more. The corners are taken off, so now it's actually an octagonal shape. And now I just need to actually clean it up and make everything nice and true and square. And hopefully it all looks good. I'll take a steel tanto. A tanto knife would be actually a lot of fun to make. Not gonna lie. How do you usually source the metal for the bigger pieces like the swords in the back? Cosmos, I actually get them from work. I work at a blacksmith shop and we have a whole supply of metal all the time. And so that's where I get my stuff from. Energy, are you the alpha risk? No, I don't believe so. But that being said, I do have a fiance, so maybe. Anyways, I'm going to keep sanding this down. I think what I need to do is probably take it to the belt grinder and do some more grinding on it. If you guys want to see that, I can move the camera closer, but that's up to you guys. Dude's transforming old leaf springs from pick and pull. Basically, Ryan, that is basically what goes on here. Okay. All right. Now, my next step is actually to start sanding. So, if you guys want to see, I can move the camera closer to the belt grinder. If not, I'll just leave it here for a second and do some sanding. Get back to work. Be a hardworking man. I described your videos. I described your videos? Yeah, I'll get back to work. Sorry. All right, let me get to sanding this. It shouldn't take too long, and then the rest is just like handwork. What grade steel? Honestly, I think it's around 1080, this stuff here, but I can't be exact. The swords are actually mild steel because there's no way I'm making a high carbon sword that big. It's just not practical. So, and it's way too expensive for steel that much. So, it'd be cool if you could make a weighted shift knob. That would actually be really sweet. What's your normal job at the blacksmith shop on a day-to-day? Cosmos, I basically do a bunch of things. I've been working on a chest plate for a client. I've been working on a table and a railing and a bunch of things like that. And armor, gauntlets from Lord of the Rings, the Witch King gauntlets, I've been doing those as well. That being said, I'm going to get back to sanding this. Give me one moment, and then I'll come back here and be working here for the rest of time, for the time being. I don't actually know. We'll see. Just give me a moment to do some sanding. I apologize for the noise, and I'll be right back. 1 second. I lied. My belt just flew off my grinder. Of course it did. Because why wouldn't it want to do that right at any point in time? All right, let me fix that. And then try that all again. My goodness. All right. Here we go. There we are. Let's try that again. That's not always ideal. Okay. Now we're going to start sanding. I hope you enjoy. I apologize for the noise if it's loud. If not, anyways. You can't make that stuff. Oh, goodness. Trey, honestly, Ryan, blacksmithing is a lot of fun, and I consider trying it. I actually have a video on my channel. It's it's not that serious, but with $20 from the dollar store, like using $20 at the dollar store, I was able to blacksmith in my backyard. There's a video of it, and it's pretty cool. It was less than $20, actually, I'm pretty sure, to get everything from the dollar store and start blacksmithing. So if you're interested in that, consider it. But let's keep grinding. I work in refineries under air and in confined spaces. Oh, that's sweet, Ryan. That's kind of cool. All right, I'm going to keep sanding. Let's try this again. Yeah, okay. All right, what I'm actually going to do, I'm changing my mind, is actually going to use the angle grinder to clean this all up. It's just going to move a lot faster, and then I'll use the belt grinder to refine some things. So, Cosmos, budget blacksmithing is actually a lot of fun. I apologize if that was shaky and stuff. I'm just going to rotate you guys a bit because I'm going to be working at this table with the angle grinder to do some sanding. So, hopefully you enjoy. Flap disc? Yes, with the angle grinder, I'm going to use flap discs to just clean up the edges, or like just to remove some more material. And then on the belt grinder, I'm going to clean up the edges and actually make everything look nice and pretty. So that's the idea. Can you make Deadpool swords? Nathan G, that would actually be pretty cool. Those are basically just katanas. And I've done katanas before, and I probably want to do them again sometime soon. So perhaps I will. Let me get this in the vise and start sanding some stuff. All right. Come on. Here we go, boy. Just like that. Now I need a flap disc. Here we go. An 80 grit flap disc. I'm going to do some sanding, and hopefully all goes well. I'll try not to remove too much material, but I need to take off a couple bits of chunks, and then from there I can move on. All right. I apologize again for the noise if this is loud. I am sorry in advance. All right, here we go. So that was literally just one side, quick and easy, but you can see how much flatter it is compared to this chunky bandsaw cut. So that's the idea. I'm going to just smoothen these up and then take it to the belt grinder to just refine the shape and such. So here we go. All right. Just like so. All right, here we go. There we go. Those are two edges. Oh, here we are. Two edges sanded. Man, that lighting is terrible. And then two more. And then we can take it to the bandsaw and clean everything up. And then do our final like shaping and finishing on this handle over at the table so you can see. Having a GoPro style camera on a helmet cam or chest cam would be cool. That would be actually super cool. You'd be able to see close-ups, maybe be edited videos, etc. Cosmos, that's actually a great idea. If I had a GoPro, I would do that, and I should get one. That would be sweet. Are you going to water paper for final grain? I don't actually know yet, Victoria, because I would like to. I'm just not sure if that's the style I'm actually going to go for this finish. But we'll see. We'll see. Hi, do you remember me? Ronald Edits? I believe so. Thank you so much for coming back. I hope you're doing well. And yeah, thank you for joining. The lighting is actually pretty good. Oh, sweet. Okay, well, I'm glad. Thank you, Ryan. So here we go. This is just the wood that we're working with. Hickory, if anyone's wondering. And now I'm just going to sand down these last two sides. And then from there, we can move on. So hopefully all goes well and hope you enjoy. GoPros can be pricey, but there's great budget options with great quality. Just brainstorming. Thank you so much, Cosmos. I'll have to check it out for sure. My, what are we making? Oh, welcome back to the live stream. We're working on the Santoku kitchen knife. It's coming along. We have the handle begun, and it's all starting to take shape, which is actually pretty sweet. This, of course, still needs a lot more work and shaping and such, but it's starting to look good, and I'm excited about that. Do blacksmiths wish we invented guns? I wish not, because I like medieval weaponry. I think they're pretty cool, Ryan. All right, let's get back to sanding, and hopefully all goes well. Here we go. All right. Dun, da, da, da. All right, here we go. All right. I'm just going to do the second or the last side here, and then I'll bring it on back. Come on. Here we go. There we go. Sweet. So, as you can tell, we now have all the corners sanded down. Man, there we go. All the corners are sanded down. It's looking sort of diamond shaped at the moment. So what I need to do is actually start taking off these tops and just start making this a little more even. But the size is looking good. I think I'll actually still use the angle grinder to remove these tops and sides and just take this down a bit because it needs to be a little smaller for the hand to fit comfortably around it. Congratulations on the engagement. Ryan, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm back. JJ, welcome back. You're new here, Cosmos. All good. What are your name, brother? What can we call you? Oh, Cosmos. I go by Hale. I'm Hale the blacksmith, and I make all this stuff here in my shop and do a bunch of crazy things. So, yeah, thank you so much for being here. I hope you're enjoying, and I'm going to keep going on this. I've got to go, but maybe see you next Friday. Subscribe. Glenn, thank you so much for subscribing, and yeah, I hope to see you on the next one. Don't forget to check out my channel where I do a bunch of crazy stuff like train with massive swords and make other crazy things. So, yeah, thanks for joining, though. I hope you're doing well. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Oh, sweet, Ronald, sweet. What steel am I using? John, I am using around 1080 or 1075, but it's remaining pretty hard. I haven't tempered it much because it's going to be a kitchen knife and it doesn't really need to be that tempered. You got to go. Nathan, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Be back. I'm going to go and get some money. What, JJ? That's not necessary. I appreciate it. It's not necessary, but thank you for the sentiment. They say Hale turned into a smaller sword and wait, hold on. What is that? They say Hale turned a smaller sword into a bigger sword. That's kind of what I do here. Not gonna lie. All right, I'm gonna keep sanding. This is where we're at so far. I just need to take off these edges and make this whole thing look a little more pretty. So stay tuned. I'm just hopping back here. 1 second. All right, here we go. Here we go. Nice. All right, so I'll just give you a show here. This is our shape now when I take that down. It's looking a lot more octagonal, and I really like that look. Well, it's the Santoku kitchen knife look, and I think it looks really pretty. So I'm going to finish up the last 3 sides, and then I'll take it back to the workbench here to finish off with some sanding and maybe a little bit of, well, you'll see. You'll see. I got to see a video with him training with a 7-foot sword. That's bonkers. Yeah, Ryan. So I have been doing that for technically 37 days now. Every single day I've been training with it. So it's been pretty ridiculous. Definitely check it out. And I'm not going to stop until I hit 10,000 subscribers. So make sure you guys subscribe and follow along. It's pretty crazy. Hey, I'm going to send you $2. I'm in a minute. JJ, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And thank you. Yeah, thank you. Are you going for a rounded handle? No, Cosmos. I'm actually going for octagonal. So you can see it's starting to take shape. I just need to take down the sides and the bottom here. And yeah, Victoria, thank you so much for subbing. I appreciate that. Javer, Martin. Thank you so much for joining. Hope you're doing well. What does tempering do, Josh? Basically, when I harden the blade, which is quenching it in water at high critical temperature, tempering is taking that hard, brittle blade and making it tough. Instead of it being brittle, you let let me explain. You have the grain structure of metal, which is basically kind of like wood. And when you harden the blade, it gets really tense and really tight, like break fingers tight. And if you like twist it and stuff, it would just want to snap apart. Tempering is taking that really tough, brittle, tight grain and just relaxing it. So it's still really tight, really hard, but it's relaxed and durable and movable, but still really hard, and you won't lose that edge retention. That's kind of a brief summary of what tempering is. It's while humans manage to figure any of this out. I know, Ryan. It's actually crazy. Error, Ryan. Yeah, trial and error, exactly. Molecular conversion. Yeah, basically, Victoria. Thank you. Yes. All right, I'm going to keep sanding. Hopefully you guys are enjoying, and yeah, let's do this. All right. All right, here we go. That's the second side. Now I'm going to do the actual sides and make this look really nice and pretty. So 1 second. yet, but we're definitely getting the shape we want. I'm going to do the last side, and then I'll bring it on over to you. Here we go. There we are. So, it's not perfect, dusty, but we have our octagonal shape. I want it like rectangular and then the corners taken off. It fits a lot nicer in the hand that way. And so, as of right now, that's the idea. And if I throw it on, that's what it's looking like currently. Still needs a bit of work and some sanding and stuff, but it fits really nice in the hand, and it's just a really nice, comfortable knife to work with. Nothing too special or fancy, but it looks really good. At least, in my opinion, I just like the Japanese style knife. What I need to do now is actually probably take a file to this. Either a file or the belt sander, and I think a file might work, so we'll see. Oh, am I missing stuff in the chat? Sorry. Let me just move the camera again. Here we go. Goodness. If any of us gets transported back in time and doesn't die of disease immediately, I think Hale would survive the longest skill. Ryan, I appreciate that, but honestly, if I get sent back in time, my first thing would just be go live in a tree and enjoy life. I don't think I'd be a blacksmith. I would just enjoy the simple things of life because I miss that. Anyways, this is looking pretty sweet. I'm definitely liking the look of it. I just need to finish up with the handle. It needs a little more styling and stuff like that. And I need to grab a rasp, which is somewhere. Essence of Vigilante, welcome to the live stream. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you're doing well. I like Japanese style cars. He likes Japanese style knives. Yeah, Ryan, basically the same idea. But I think this is really coming along and looking nice. I'm going to go grab a rasp, and hopefully that will help us along our journey of making this thing. So give me 1 second. Here we go. Should be over here. And will that one work? This might work. I don't know. I need something. All right. Well, I'm going to try this. I don't think this is actually going to work. But it's a massive rasp. I don't even know if it's meant for wood. Yeah, that's not going to work. Let me think. It would probably... Okay, here's my problem. It would work really nice and easily on the belt grinder that's behind me, right there. It would work really well to just finish this up on there, but I have it set up currently for sanding the blade, because the blade is actually, well, it's Scandinavian, no, not Scandinavian, it's concaved, the grind, which you can't really tell, but basically the edge is going like that. I didn't just hit over my propane torch, that's, anyways. Basically, the bevel grind is going like that, and I need a certain wheel thing on there, and I have it set up right now, and I don't want to take it apart to grind the handle, but I might have to. I don't know. We'll see. Remember, your lady has smaller hands, so as a gift for her, make it comfortable for her. Yes. Thank you, Victoria. Yes. So it is actually, well, funny thing is, man, I probably shouldn't say it. I have very tiny hands. They're basically the exact same size as my fiance's, which is kind of funny. So I am making it to fit mine technically, but it'll definitely fit hers. So don't you guys worry too much. Sandpaper? Yes, Alex, that's actually what I've got here, and I think that's what I'm going to have to do to clean this all up. But I don't know. Okay. I think I need to sand it down just a bit more. So I'm going to take it, to the belt grinder that's right behind me and just do a little bit of tweaking, because I don't know if you guys can see this. It's too much of a glare. Maybe there. Basically, one bevel is longer than the other. I don't know if you can even see that, but I need to fix that. So I'm going to take it to the belt grinder and just tweak it a little bit, and hopefully it'll all work out. Kicking me out. JJ, all good. Don't worry about it. Knocking over propane torch and propane accessories, classic comedy. Yes, Ryan. I love doing it. You know, the adrenaline rush when it's falling to the ground and you see sparks flying at it. Oh, it's just great. No, I'm kidding. All right. Here we go. Sometimes it's delicate work that makes the piece unique. Yes, Cosmo. I could totally read that. coherently. But you're totally right. Oh. I shouldn't be wearing my nice jacket in the shop, but that's just the way it is. So I do need to do a little bit more precision work on this, and then we'll get into sanding and making this whole thing pretty. So give me half a moment, and I'm going to take it to the grinder. Hands, big personality. Thanks, Victoria. I appreciate it. My fiance thinks so too. In a good way, I think. Anyways, I'm going to start grinding or sanding or whatever. Okay, so it's not entirely perfect at the moment, but with a bit of hand sanding and such, I think we can make this thing look really nice and pretty. So I'm going to grab a stool, sit down, and with a file and some sandpaper, finish this thing up and make it look really nice. At least that's the hope. So give me half a moment. I'm just going to grab another file and try that. Whew. All right, maybe this guy might work. And it is getting very cold in here because I turned off the heaters. So I'm going to turn them back on since I'm not using the bandsaw. And, come on. Hopefully it'll heat up in here and make it nice and toasty because it's a little chilly at the moment. All right. This file might be able to do the trick. Nothing too entertaining, but I hope you guys enjoy. I didn't even know you could work at blacksmithing shops. Yeah, Ryan, there's a few around. Well, they've grown in popularity recently because of Forged in Fire and that kind of stuff, and YouTube and things like that. But there's not that many blacksmiths that, well, they're still not very common, but they're more common than you might think. Let me grab a bench. I need something to sit on while I do this for precision purposes. All right, here we go. You should be wearing a dust mask to protect your lungs. Randall, that would probably be a very wise thing to do. And at the moment, I am not doing that, which probably isn't the wisest thing to do. So, yeah. Chat seems chill, yeah? Chat's pretty fun. I enjoy reading the chat and talking with you guys. But I also got to get work done. Oh, come on. Immediately. It'd probably be smarter to do this in a vise, but I don't really have that luxury at the moment. But maybe I do. Give me 1 second. I have an idea. I have something somewhere. Here it is. Woo! Aha! This guy. It is a tiny little vise that will be perfect for what I'm trying to do here. So if I just clamp you... Oh, come on, move things around. Is this going to work? You should. Yep, come on. Here you go. There we go. If I just ever so slightly clamp this down like that, I can actually file without having to hold it. Look at that. Showing the heads. Let's go. All right. Here we go. This should work a lot better. Now I don't have to actually hold it in my hands and I can still do it here. Kind of cool. Modern tech helping to keep some of the oldest trades alive and popular. Yeah, Cosmos, it's actually pretty crazy. Blacksmithing was very much a dead art like 10 years ago, and now it's just blown up. Vice is hysterically small, but obviously very useful. Yeah, it is very tiny, but yeah, you're right, Cosmos. It is probably the most useful vice I have in the shop. Just for things like this, and like working in a drill press and stuff. All right. Oh, come on, don't you fall on me. But let's give this a look. See how it's coming along. I'm basically just trying to even up all the octagonal slices so that when you look at it, it doesn't look like some bevels are longer than others and things like that, or not as flat as others. So hopefully all works out in the end. We'll see. We'll see how things turn out. It's usually the case. Can you make a horseshoe? That is the one thing I've actually never made, Victoria. Saris Victoria. I've never actually made a horseshoe, which I know is blaspheme to blacksmiths or farriers technically. But no, I've never actually made a horseshoe because it was never in my trade of blacksmithing or anything. Any of my interests was never horse related. So I always made swords, knives, and things like that because I've always enjoyed that kind of stuff. All right, let's keep filing. Here we go. Some of these bevels aren't flat perfectly because of the angle grinder, the flap disc. Swords are just easier for him. Yeah, you know, swords are just casually, you know, the easier thing for me to make, right? Making horseshoes looks so easy, but the hard part is getting it to fit perfectly to each sword. Yeah, honestly, you're exactly right, Cosmos. And that's why I never really attempted it, because I never had a horse to fit them to, so there's no real point. But maybe back in the day, I would have had to, in like medieval times, I would have needed to do horseshoes and stuff. But I think of myself as the blacksmith who would make swords for like the armies and things like that. I think that would have been fun. All right. Trying to flatten this out. Coming along. And I think that bevel looks really nice. Is it even though? That's the question. And it looks pretty nice. I think I need to clean up this one again. Or at least, I don't actually know if I've started cleaning up this one. All right, here we go. Don't file like that. Which way? Like this? From your angle, it probably looks like I'm just like scraping sideways, but I am coming in on an angle and basically still cutting forward. It's just doing it towards me. It makes my life easier because it gets tiring pushing away. So it's more precise for me at least. All right. This needs a little more work. So anyone here know the Skyforge? Cosmos, not entirely. Victoria, what I was actually doing, which I do know, files only cut when you push forward, and it looks like I'm just sliding, but I'm only putting pressure on the forward press. And when I'm filing like this, I reverse it. I'm still pushing forward technically. So he doesn't want to push away. Exactly, Ryan. Yeah, you get it. I never want to push away. Ah, no, don't fall. Okay, here we go. Let's get this nice and clamped. Goodness. All right, there we go. I think it's coming along. Slow and steady wins the race. Right, guys? Is that how it works? I'd hope so. Form an older video game inside thing. Oh, yeah. No, then no idea. All right. Here we go. The wood grain just looks so nice. I'm not a huge woodworker, but I do like finishing wood because it's so pretty. It's really pretty. The great blacksmith in the land forged at the Sky Forge. Well, that'd be yours in the olden days. Let's go, Cosmos. Yeah, that's where I'd forge. Forged in Skyrim, boss level, bro. Let's go. Oh my goodness. Cool Dragon Slayer in the background. Twin Games, thank you so much. I made it myself. I forge massive swords and things like that. So if you're into that kind of thing, follow along. I train with it every single day, which has been grueling to say the least. All right. I'm almost there. Come on. I should probably check if this is even again. All right, I think the last side I need to do is this one here. This edge here needs to be filed down a bit. And then I think we're pretty even, and then I can start sanding, which I'm excited to do. All right, here we go. No, don't fall in, goodness. There we are. All right. What button? Teach me, master. Wait. I'll be right back. Gotta go get your money. Oh my god. JJ, thank you so much. I will see you soon. All right. Here we go. Hamilton needs a hockey team called the Hamilton Blacksmith Hales. Oh, yeah, Ryan. All right. Here we go. I keep saying here we go, but you guys know what I'm doing. We're close. This thing's rattling around so much, and it's kind of frustrating, but hopefully it's not shaking the camera. It definitely is, isn't it? I apologize about that if this whole time the camera's been just wobbling about. Do you find designing the handles more intricate than the blade itself? Cosmos, no, not really. Honestly, handles I find are pretty easy because it's ergonomic to the hand, and whatever you want to fit in the hand nicely, I find, at least for myself, it's easy to design. When it comes to blades, I'm always trying to come up with something like intricate or elegant or something like that, and that I actually tend to struggle with because, well, not struggle with, I just tend to spend more time on that because I think it's kind of cool. You're in a blacksmith shop. I doubt camera shake is our focus. That's fair. I apologize. All right. I think I've got it pretty much where I can have it. Let's see. I think that is looking pretty good. It's not perfect. I'd have to do this by hand. Well, no, not by hand. In my hand. I've been doing this by hand the whole time. Okay. Here we go. I think my issue is it's not centered. Okay, I'm going to deal with that. Basically, this side of the handle, this side is thicker, and it should be even and centered. So I'm going to sand it down a bit, or file it down a bit, I mean, and then fix up the edges from there. Hopefully all looks well in the end, but only time will tell. All right, here we are. Just like that, clamp down. And I just need to take down a little bit of one side. Doesn't even need to be perfect. I think it just needs a little bit of elbow grease. Come on. Just like so. There we have it. Well, not there we have it. It looks nice, but it's not exactly how we want it. All right. Soon he's going to use a lathe and get it to the middle. Yeah, honestly, it would be nice to have a lathe. That would make my life a lot easier. Thank you so much, Victoria. I hope she does. I think she will. I noticed the thickness on the sides earlier. Yeah, so one side is just a little bit thicker, Cosmos, and I need to bring that down. And I think what I'm going to do is just, well, yeah, I'm going to just take it to the belt grinder, quickly grind it down a bit, and hopefully that fixes things. Caleb, yeah, welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Not falling. I'm okay. I'm going to sand this down a little bit and hopefully fix it all up. Give me 1 second. I apologize if this is loud. I apologize if this is loud. Apologize for the noise and such, but I think that's much better. It just needs some more file work again, which is just the case. So, I mean, it's what I expected to do. So, here we go. Back at it. Trying to get everything nice and even and nice and sharp looking. The smoother these bevels are, the smoother everything will look in the end. So, here we go. There we go. Oh my, JJ, Thank you so much for the donation. My goodness. Told you. Yes, you did. Thank you so much. My word. I appreciate that so much. You didn't have to, but thank you. That means a lot, and it does help out the channel a whole lot. So I really appreciate it. He did it. Yes, he did. Hope everyone is super chilled. Well, I'm on my way dealing with my chronic illness, so this is actually helping. Ryan, I'm sorry to hear that, and I really hope you feel better. Thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. She doesn't just give her a sword that's taller than her. Yeah, honestly, Ryan, maybe I'll give her just one of my massive swords or make her one. She said I could maybe have one in the wedding, so that would be really cool. But I don't know if that's actually happening. Now he can get Timmy's. Yeah, that's basically the case. However, the money I earn on YouTube tends to go back. Well, if I actually make money, which your donations have been helping a lot, they go back into the channel to try and make the videos in the YouTube channel better, like the video quality and things like that better, and audio and stuff. But it takes time and it's expensive, but I'm dealing with that. Elden Ring blades would be sick. Have you ever made an axe? Cosmos, speaking of Elden Ring stuff, I haven't made an Elden Ring axe, but I have made the Grafted Blade Greatsword, which, if you don't know what that is, it's basically a blade that is massive and has like a ton of sword blades on it. And I made that. It's about this tall on me, weighs 50 pounds. It's hanging on a wall in my shop, and I don't take it down because it's massive and crazy, but it is a video on my channel if you want to check that out. I made it last year, I think, and it was pretty crazy, not gonna lie. At least have snacks. Goodness. All right, here we go. Try and smoothen things out. I think we are making progress, though. Let's just take a look. That is looking pretty even. I think I need to actually just flatten down the face of it all. I really want this to look nice. I really do. So I apologize if I'm taking so much. Christmas, you're getting 100. I probably, JJ, you don't have to do that, but I really do appreciate it. So thank you so much. 50 pounds, that's got to be for Thor. Honestly, Cosmos, it is. I was able to pick it up and like drop it and stuff, but not actually swing it around. It was ridiculous. I've been chewing on a lot of gum. I did eat a good breakfast this morning at 6 a.m. Ryan, I'm glad you ate a good breakfast, but I hope you get some more food in you. Okay, you did have lunch too. Good. I'm glad. All right, let us keep filing away, making this whole thing look really nice and pretty. All right, here we go. Just like so. That didn't take much, I don't think. And it's looking a lot nicer. I just got one more side to do, and I think we've got it all filed, and we can start hand sanding, which should go well, I think, and I'm pretty excited for it. And then I can actually get onto the finishing. Well, the sanding is part of the finishing, but there's a lot more finishing to do. Almost 4 p.m. in the west. Oh, nice. That's, yeah, that's pretty accurate to my time, but a bit off. Yeah. So hopefully you get a good dinner in you. I also need to eat dinner at some point in time. All right. Man, I apologize for the camera shakeage and stuff like that. I'll be almost done filing in moments. All right. There we go. And I think that looks a lot more even. Check that out. That looks pretty even and really nice. It's nothing crazy, but it's definitely nice. I like it. I think it's looking good. I need to make some sort of markage where the top is, because there's a top and bottom on this thing, and it's kind of important. But as of right now, I don't think it's that important. All right. So I'm going to clean up the edges a bit. They're too sharp right now. Just file them down a little bit. And then I can start sanding, and then we can start finishing. And then once this handle is done, we can set it aside and get to work on finishing off our blade, which is pretty exciting because this blade is going to look super nice in the end. I really hope. At least the goal is to make a really nice blade. So that's the idea. Come on. That should be cleaned up enough. for what I need. So this is the handle so far. Really just, it's a really basic shape. It's nothing special, but it's going to be really nice in the hand. And I think it's going to look really good. Let me just clean up some edges that need to be sharper. And I think that is looking nice. Just if any of these bevels are rounded at all, you can really tell in the end, and it just doesn't look as crisp and clean. So I'm trying to get this nice. And I think we're close. This edge just looks a little off. Let me just try and fix it a bit. All right. Come on. It's just a little rounded. I think that should be it. Nice. And now I just need to clean up the butt end a bit. Just like so. Taking off the corners. I might actually file this more than just a little bit. He wants the vector graphic quality. Oh my. Touch it with a flap. A flap disc would work, but I don't want to take off that much material, I don't think. All right. I might hit it with the belt grinder again. Well, I don't know. This is working more or less. I need to kind of rest it on the table, though. Like that. Like that. Yeah, that's looking good. I'm just trying to clean up, like, give it some bevels on the butt end, and that should theoretically just take off any sharpness, but also give it a little more aesthetic. Yeah. There we go. So, you probably can't even tell, but there's a little bit of a chamfered bevel on the edge. This is the handle. Really, you know, nothing too special, but it looks nice, at least to my eyes, I think. And now what I'm going to do is do some sanding on it and hopefully make it even more pretty. That's the idea, at least. Touch, well, not whack. That's fair. That's fair, Victor. But I think we're good for now. I'm going to start sanding this thing down. And then from there, we will move on. I think this is 100 grit sandpaper, which should work well for what I need. So here we go. I don't know if you guys, yeah, you can see. You can see. All right. So trying to keep things nice and flat should help me clean these edges up nicely and make them look pretty. Sweet. I literally just remembered after over an hour of live streaming that I brought tea out with me. And I totally forgot. So that makes me a little happy and sad that now I have tea, but I'm sad I forgot. It's still very hot, so that's something. All right, we're good. When I got married in '92, he wore all the white tuxedo. Never seen anyone else wear one after. Just a suggestion. What are you telling me to wear a white tuxedo for this? Because we could. That'd be fun. All right. Gotta fix something here. And there we go. Good, especially from eyeballing it. Thank you so much. I tend to honestly eyeball most of the stuff I do. And, I mean, after doing it for years, you get better at it. I know a lot of people are much more precise than I am. And they tend to measure things and try and give everything a very precise measurement. But for me, I just like to sand and grind and hope things work out. Is that a Stanley? No, it's a Yeti. This is actually my sister's, so don't comment on the color. I may have borrowed it, so we just don't tell her. All right. This is starting to look nice. It's just cleaning it up a bit. It doesn't need to be perfect because I don't actually intend on buffing this out to like really high grit. That's not the look I'm going for. But if you stick around, you'll see the look I'm going for. Wear a white tuxedo for the wedding. You'd look baller. That would be nuts. I just don't think my fiance would probably approve that. But maybe. We are trying to still figure out what color of tux I'm wearing, or suit, or whatever. Yeah, it's looking good. I'm just trying to get out any file scratch marks, basically. Just to keep things looking nice and crisp. All right. Oh no! I dropped it almost. There we go. All right, where was I sanding last? There we are. Probably needed more sandpaper in a little bit, but that's just the way things go. All right, here we go. Coming along, we're on our third side, I think. Not really sure how much time I should be spending on sanding this, but I do want it to look nice. I'm just not really a woodworker, so I don't really know how much is enough and stuff. But I think it's starting to look good. Just like that. I just want it to... I think this is not keeping its crisp edges as much as I would prefer. And that just might be because this is a cork block and not actually like anything hard. I gotta go make dinner, y'all. Reheat Thanksgiving leftovers. Let's go. Catch you on the next live ale. Keep up the good work. 10K in no time. Peace out. Cosmos, thank you so much. I appreciate it, and I hope you have a good dinner. And thank you so much for being here. And yeah, hopefully we hit 10K subscribers sometime soon. I'll say this. Time sure is flying watching. I'm glad, Ryan. I'm glad you're enjoying it. In a good way. Okay, yeah, in a good way. Whew. I'm glad. We're going to hopefully get this thing, this handle finished off and see, just see where this goes. Beeswax or varnish outcome. I haven't actually fully decided yet. It might end up being linseed oil. I use it for most of my stuff, and it tends to work pretty well. So, almost been sanding for nearly an hour. Oh my goodness, yeah. That's actually, yeah, that's pretty crazy. I do actually need to get going at some point this evening. So let's see just how far we get. I would like to finish this knife tonight, but I also shouldn't rush it, because if I rush it, I'm going to ruin things, or it's not going to look as good as I want it to. So let's just keep taking our time and see where we end up. Endersloth, how much does the heater help keep the shop warm? Well, it is now above 0. It's usually like, well, it's negative when I start. I turn the heaters on, and it gets basically like +1 or +2 in here. And then when I'm moving around a lot, like sanding and stuff, my blood starts to heat up and I get warm. So I'm actually doing pretty good right now, and I have the heaters blasting on me right now. So it's been good. Not much. It's tough keeping decent heat in Canada. Yeah, honestly, the heaters have been working because it's only like -5 outside, I think, which is relatively not that cold at the moment. But sometimes the shop gets like -15 degrees, and that's a little brutal at times. So what will your next stream be? When will my next stream be? Stars Victoria, it will be probably either Tuesday or Friday. Tuesdays, I usually just do chill gaming when I'm just wanting to relax, and that's usually on Tuesdays. And then Fridays, I do more blacksmithing and live streaming, and I post every single day. So make sure you guys stick around for those and turn on notifications so you don't miss out. But yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying this. I do want to live stream more often, but it's just time schedule, stuff like that. Batman, do you understand who I am? Batman, you don't frighten me, because I'm Batman. I don't know if you've seen my armory or anything like that, but if you did, you'd understand. All right, let's keep sanding, making progress, just like so. Yeah, this is starting to look nice. I really like Santoku kitchen knives. They're not anything crazy, but they're nice. -19 feels like -24 here. Oh, Ryan, yeah, that's tough. It's pretty warm where I'm at, but not like warm. It's warmer than that for sure. Dude, I live in South Africa, and I don't know what cold is. That is yeah, that's fair. It's cold here, trust me. Sukino, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for joining. Oh man. Yo, I came back. This is honestly the best live stream on YouTube right now. One question I had was if I built my workshop myself. Well, Glenn, thank you for coming back. I'm glad, and I hope you're doing well. Technically, this is my father's barn, and I've taken control over it. It used to be his wood shop, and then I started in a woodshed, was my blacksmith shop, and basically just infected everything about this shop and made it into a blacksmith shop. So I basically own this place right now until my dad kicks me out. So, you know, that's just the way it is. Hey, would you be on Alpha Team, the Canadian? Yes, Canada has superheroes. Perhaps, Ryan, perhaps I would. For 9 hours straight, wait, what is the Sugino? I missed something, Sugino. For 9, I don't even understand what you're trying to say, Sugino. My apologies. Oh, goodness. Dylan, where are you from? You should look up if Bofidus tree is in your area. You can do a lot of things with Bofidus nuts. Oh, interesting. I am not sure. Dylan, I'm not sure. It really is the best live stream. All the others were full of guitarists for some reason. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I just tend to make things here. So if you're enjoying it, I'm glad. It took me 300 days to make a fully built katana. Really? That is sick though. Sugino, that is sweet. If you guys are actually like a fan of my channel or anything like that, linked in my channel on like the YouTube page or whatever is my Discord server. And if you want to join that, I chat with people on there and things like that. And I'm on there. And if you guys like for Sugino, I would love to see this katana you built. So you should join the Discord server and send me a photo because I'm definitely curious. And my hands are critically damaged. Oh my goodness, Sugino. Yeah, that's not ideal. I hope you get better. I don't think you got it. No, I think I was catching on, Dylan, with what you were getting at, and preferred not to read it out loud. Yes. So let's keep sanding because I keep getting distracted. Tends to be one of my specialties. Easily distracted by chat. All right. I think this is coming along nicely. Oh, yeah. There we go. That is looking real nice. No, I'm not a fan of your channel. I'm only watching out of spite. That's fair, Ryan. That's valid. I understand. Oh my goodness. All right. Here we go. This is definitely starting to look better. It's not perfect, but it's coming along. All right, we're almost there, I think. So, I think I'm pretty happy with that sanding finish. I'm just going to sand the butt end of this a bit, just to smoothen it out. Boo, Ryan. Oh my goodness. I'm easily distracted by chickens. That is fair, Ryan. Call me a chicken? Hold on. Sorry, Hal, I don't have Discord, and plus I'm not allowed to be using this. Sorry. All good, Sugino. That's okay. All right. Well, thank you for being here, Sugino, though. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. All right. Let us just sand the butt end of this a bit, just to smoothen things out. I think things are looking pretty nice. I'm going to just sand this end a bit. Just like that. Just like that. All right. Nice. So, for everyone watching who's new here and whatnot, this is the kitchen knife I'm working on. The Santoku kitchen knife. This is the handle we've just spent many hours working on. And I think it's actually looking pretty sweet. Of course, it needs to be knocked in some more because it's not fully on the knife. But it's coming along nicely. What I'm going to do now is actually finish the handle and make it look really nice and pretty. And you'll just have to see how I do that. I'll ask for your forgiveness. Wait, I don't have Discord. All good. So, you're all good. I had the rear of my RX-7 torn apart at the family farm and was distracted by chickens for 2 hours. Oh my, Ryan, that sounds fun. What's the Discord? It's on my channel. It should be just linked on like the banner or in the bottom of one of my video descriptions. It's not linked in the live stream though, sadly, which I could probably fix. But yeah, I don't know. You just have to follow the link on my channel, but it'll take you to the Discord. And if it doesn't, don't follow it because If it's broken, don't follow it. Anyways, last video I saw, you were burning inside the wood and then putting the wood onto the kitchen knife that you were building, my respect. Yeah, so that was what we were doing the last live stream, and we were doing that a bit earlier. But now we've got it fitted up nicely. It just needs to be basically not like that. Crumps, biscuit and tea. There we go. I think I was putting it in backwards. Was I? No. Hold on. Yeah, okay. That's the right way. That's how it's supposed to go on. That is looking really nice. I'm really happy with this. It fits good in the hand, and it's just a nice kitchen knife. It's not finished yet. We still have to clean up the blade and finish off the handle, but it's starting to look nice. My dad uses linseed oil for lots of his woodwork, and it's completely natural and biodegradable if any of it needs to go to waste. Yeah, Glenn, that's exactly what I'm going to be using for this handle, and that's what we're going to finish it with. I do like it. It just doesn't smell that great. The Canadian cold air fought his attempts to burn the wood. That was exactly what was going on. Yes. Are you using epoxy? Yes, Sars Victoria. I will be when I'm gluing this up, but I still have to finish sanding the blade, and that I will do without the handle. However, what I'm going to do now, which might make some of you a little sad after I spent so much time sanding, is a little bit of fire on a little bit of wood. We're going to torch this thing up a bit. Not entirely. I have an idea for the design and stuff, but it's going to look pretty sweet. Oh, you can see the wood grain? I think you can actually, yeah. You would be able to see the wood grain a lot better when it's oiled up, and I'll probably oil it before the end of this live stream, so you'll be able to see this thing looking all pretty. What is that, Glenn? Shoshugi, I don't know what that says. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Source Victoria. Bro, please do not get caught. You do not want to be. I don't know what that was. Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna keep going. This is looking really nice. So what I'm gonna do is basically torch this a little bit. You'll just see. You'll just see. I won't explain it. You'll just see. And yeah, here we go. All right, fire time. Hopefully this doesn't all ruin all my hard work, but I think it'll look good. So here we go. Wait, Ben, is the Japanese term for burning wood as a finish? Sugiban. Thank you so much for that. I like learning new things. Thank you, Glenn. I appreciate that. Bro, please do not get caught by rusty knives. Rusty are very dangerous. Oh, get cut by them. Yeah, don't worry. I have my tetanus shots and whatnot. I'll be okay. And that's why I'm wearing gloves. I've been cut by many rusty blades, and I've survived this long, so we're good. You don't like it that I grip this knife like this? I apologize. It's not actually sharp, mind you. This blade isn't even sharp yet. So there's no real chance of me cutting myself. So just to put your mind at ease, Sugino. Don't get yourself needing a fiddle there. The shot. Goodness, right. Yeah. All right. We're okay, though. This blade isn't even sharp yet. All right. I'm gonna start burning this, and we'll just see how this goes. There we go. Wait. There we go. So basically my idea was to do a tapered burn where it transitions from charred into the wood back into charred. It's not finished yet, but I think it's looking nice. What I'm going to try and do is basically just sand out some highlights, removing some of the char, maybe. and just trying to transition things up nicely. And I think it'll look really nice and good once it's been oiled up and looking all pretty. There we go. There we go. I think that is what I'm looking for. It's very just subtle, just a nice taper burn. Nothing too special, but I think it'll look good once it's all oiled up. Hope he's wearing fireproof clothing. I'm good. I'm good. Less is more? Yeah, that's why I'm trying to remove a bit, just trying to take things down. Does that change the integrity of the wood, or you put seals on it after? I'm going to just oil it up afterwards. It shouldn't affect it too much, but I'm no woodworker to really attest to the integrity of wood. But I think it'll be okay. Weedle. Just taking off a bit of that char. And I think we will be on the right track. Just like so. Just like so. All right. So here we have, try and get some lighting, our wood handle. And I think it's looking really nice as long as I taper this out nicely. There we go. Just looking good. It's cool. Thank you so much. It gets harder. Yes, that's what it was. I knew something happened to the wood. Bro, make it look like it's a fadeaway. That's kind of the idea, is I'm trying to fade it from dark to light. So, just a few touch-ups still. But I think it's the right idea. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get my linseed oil and actually coat this handle as of right now. So let me get these gloves off. I'm going to put on my actual oil-proof gloves or whatever. And hopefully that helps. Can we see some of your fave pieces you made? Kathleen, these two swords behind me, these two massive beasts of swords, I made recently, I suppose. The Shikai Zangetsu sword I made in the summer, and the Dragon Slayer here I made just a couple weeks ago. And I've been training with them nonstop, basically. Shikai Zangetsu I trained with in the summer a whole lot, and the Dragon Slayer I trained with, or I am training with every single day for the past 37, 38 days. So make sure you check out my channel because I've been posting videos of me training with this every single day. So you should definitely check those out. I'm going to grab some linseed oil and we're going to coat this handle and make it look really epic. So bear with me for 1 second. I need gloves and oil. So hold on. All right. There we go. Here we go. Oil acquired. All right. Here we are. Got my linseed oil and a rag and such, and some plastic gloves so my hands don't get all oily and smelly, which is never ideal. So, oh yeah, Oliver, I'm still alive. I need some tea. Ow! That is still hot. Goodness, that thing keeps things hot for a long time. I don't know if that's great. Ugh. Could you chop wood with those swords? Absolutely. Oh, if you haven't, you should definitely check out my channel some more. I've been posting videos of me training with the Dragon Slayer every single day, and I've been splitting wood and cinder blocks with them and stuff like that. What I'm going to do now, everyone, is oil up our handle for the Santoku kitchen knife. It is looking pretty sweet. I just need to set this aside for 1 second, just like so. Grab the oil, and if I can actually get it open, my goodness. See better days. Yeah, this bottle is very, very destroyed, basically. But it'll work for what we need. I'm going to just get a couple dollops on the rag here. And then, 1 second. Here we are. Just trying to soak this rag a bit. And then we can coat our Santoku kitchen knife handle in some linseed oil. The reason I'm doing a coat right now and not when it's completely, the whole knife's done, is because you need to do multiple coats on wood. So I might as well do one now, and then I will get another coat later on. So if you're just joining and don't know what's going on, I've been working on this Santoku kitchen knife for a while now. We finally just finished the handle. It looks weird, I know, right now, but we've got it finished. We're going to oil it up, and then I have to finish the blade, and hopefully it all works out well. We'll see. Who's heading out? Sukuna, you're heading out? All good. I hope you guys are doing well, and thank you so much for being here. We're about to oil this blade, or this handle, I mean, and it's always really satisfying, so I want to get you guys a good angle. All right. Has a black belt if it's smashing cinder blocks. Hold on, Ryan. What are you saying? Dragon Slayer has a black belt if it's smashing cinder blocks? I guess so. Oh, yeah, right. Like in actual training and stuff. Yeah, it probably does. All right. Anyways, guys, we're going to oil up the Santoku kitchen knife handle, and hopefully it looks pretty. And I think it does. That is gorgeous. That is absolutely gorgeous. Can you raffle one of those knives? Raffle off? Like, give it away? Well, this knife is actually for my fiance, so maybe not. But that is looking gorgeous. Hold on. I don't want the glare. That's our handle oiled. That's it not oiled. So that's why I did that charred taper. I think it looks gorgeous that way. So, yeah, let's keep oiling it. I think it'll continue to look nice. So, yeah, so you just got to trust the process. It obviously didn't look that great at first, but once you start oiling it, it all comes together. So that's why I like doing wood handles. I think oiling them is just so satisfying. I want to drink the oil. Oliver, please don't drink the oil. I don't recommend it. You proposed? Congrats, man. Yes, thank you so much. Oh, all right. It was back in September. All right, so here's our wood handle, not oiled. And you just give it a couple touches of linseed, and it really pulls out all the colors and just makes it pop. So I think it's absolutely gorgeous. And yeah, I'm going to just finish off oiling this handle, and, hopefully it all turns out well. Oh, man. I love oiling wood. It's so satisfying. Just like acid etching Damascus steel, oiling wood is just so great because it just pulls out all the grain and just makes everything look gorgeous. So I'm pretty sure my fiance will like this in the end. I think it looks really nice. And that's really the whole point. As long as she likes it, I'm happy. So there we go. Just a couple dabs here and there. Just like that. And I think this handle is nicely oiled. It'll need a reapply of oil in the future. Once I'm probably done this knife entirely, I'll oil it up again. But as of right now, this will hold over the handle and stuff and protect it for the time being. But yeah, I hope you guys have liked this. I think it looks really sweet. And this whole, you get kind of a glimpse at what the Santoku kitchen knife is going to look like in the end. The blade is nowhere near finished yet, but, well, not nowhere near. It just needs to be ground and such. And I think it'll look really amazing once it is. Are you going to make the wedding ring? Glenn, I actually really do want to make my own wedding band, but I don't know if I'll actually be able to in time because I don't really have that much experience with gold. I've done silver work, but gold is a completely different game for me. But if I get the opportunity, I might. I just need to find a place that I can get gold and stuff and, the courage to actually make my own wedding ring. But it would be really cool to say that I made my own. All right. I think this whole thing is looking absolutely stunning now. And I hope you guys agree. It definitely has some issues here and there. Nothing's perfect. But I think it definitely looks relatively amazing. And I'm sure my fiance is really going to like it. And that's all that really matters, really, right? And raw metal, that's hardcore. Making my own wedding ring would be pretty amazing. All right. Just giving it a couple more touches of oil. Dang. I really want to finish this whole thing off, but I'm honestly running out of time. I need to actually get to my fiance soon, so I should be heading out shortly, but White gold or silver is easier to work with. Yeah, absolutely, Victoria. But I want a gold, an actual gold ring. So that's the idea. That's the plan, at least. Guys, this guy is going to be the coolest grandpa in the future. Thank you, Ryan. I hope so. I hope so. I hope I have some cool stories and some cool things to give to my grandchildren as heirlooms, you know? We'll see. Biome. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Badlands biome. Oh my. All right. Go to your Minecraft world and get gold. Oh, Oliver. Yes. Brilliant. That would be convenient. There's actually a lot of gold in Minecraft. All right. Sorry, I just really like oiling up this handle. It's so satisfying. But I should probably stop at some point. Ah, but it's so beautiful. Look at that. Nice octagonal shape. Really looking pretty. So if you guys are new here and haven't yet considered subscribing, definitely consider subscribing because I do this stuff all the time. I make really cool things and I hope you enjoy. I've been planning on making another massive sword shortly. So if you guys are interested, definitely stay tuned for that. But yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying this and come back tomorrow for my training video with the Dragon Slayer. That'll be posted in the morning. And yeah, hopefully you guys have been enjoying this. Right? That good part's the little imperfect. Yeah, you're right, Gregor. The imperfections prove that it's handmade. That's why I leave the forged scale on the back of most of my knives, just to prove that it was hand forged and not factory made. But that all being said, this knife is looking pretty, and I think I'm going to set it aside for the evening because I need to get going to my fiance's. And yeah, I'm going to put this in the vise though so it doesn't get hit with anything and ruin the handle finish. So let me just clamp this down. Just like so. There we go. That is our Santoku kitchen knife. If you're just joining and you're just seeing this for the first time, I'm Hale the Blacksmith. I make a bunch of crazy stuff. I hope you enjoyed the live stream, and I hope you guys come back next Friday for the next one. And consider subscribing because I'm trying to hit 10,000 subscribers before the end of the year. And maybe I'll do a crazy build special for my 10,000 subscribers special thing or whatever. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, everyone. I'm going to probably get going because I need to actually get going. So I'm going to head out. Thank you, everyone. And you said Thursday or Tuesday? Yes, sorry. I live stream Minecraft on Tuesday. So if you guys are interested in gaming and stuff like that, definitely stay tuned for that. And Fridays will be my next blacksmithing live stream where I work on the Santoku kitchen knife. Anyways, I'm going to get going. Thank you, Oliver. I hope you have a good night. And everyone, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. And everyone, thank you so much for the donations, Saras, Victoria, and JJ. I really appreciate that. Yeah, God bless. I hope you guys enjoyed. And yeah, that's really about it. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I'm going to just end the live stream. God bless. Consider subscribing. It really helps out a lot. And yeah, have a good rest of your evening or mornings or days or nights, wherever you're at. Have a good rest of your time, I suppose. God bless. Hail out. I got to turn this off. Bye-bye.